A very good morning, students. It's time for English. And as you know, in English, we are doing sentences, right? So here I'm making you revise with the whole topics we have read till now in sentences and one new topic, that is how to find subject and predicate. What we are going to do is how to find subject and predicate. See here, I have written the first group of words. I am a boy. What I have written? I am a boy. If this group of words is making any complete sense, complete meaning, then I have put a tick over here. That means it is a sentence. That means it is a sentence. Now read this one. Swims, ducks. Swims, ducks. This is not making any sentence. This is not making any sense. So it is not a sentence. So I have put a cross here. I have put a cross here. This is the way to identify whether the given group of words is a sentence or not. Now, if it is a sentence, as I have put a tick here, if it is a sentence, then how to find out subject and predicate? The first one, the person or the thing we are talking about is a subject, Basically, the subject is about whom we are talking in a sentence, The first sentence, I am a boy. We are talking about I. So I as a subject here, and the rest of the part of the sentence is known as predicate. The rest of the part is known as predicate. Let's take another example. She is my mother. What I have written? She is my mother. She. We are talking about she. So this is a subject here. And the rest of the part is predicate. Another example now. It was raining outside. So we are talking about it. It is a subject here, and the rest will be predicate. So I hope this is quite easy to find what is subject and what is predicate. Let's take one more example. Taj Mahal is beautiful. What is written here? Taj Mahal is beautiful. So Taj Mahal, I have encircled. This is subject. And the rest is predicate. Now I'm making you revise that we had discussed about the two types of sentences, question sentence and statement sentence. As I have written here, is it hot? So if we are asking something, that is, it is a question. So we put question mark there. Where are you going? Again, we are asking something in this sentence. So this is also a question sentence. He is cute. Now this is a statement. And for statement sentence, we put full stop at the end. What we put at the end? Full stop. The last one is, I miss you a lot. This is again a statement. So it will be a full stop here. And in actual, I miss you all. I really miss my students. Hope we meet soon. So now, the children are happy. What I have written? The children are happy. So the children, these two words, the children, we are talking about the children. So this is subject, and the rest two are predicate. All the books are at the shelf. So all the books together here is a subject, because we are talking about all the books, and the rest of the part will be predicate. So by this, we have learnt about what is a sentence. A sentence is a group of words which make a complete sense to us. So we have come to know how to tick or cross once they are given. Then how to add question mark and full stop, and subject and predicate. And one more thing we did, previously that if it is not a sentence, we arrange them in proper order to make a meaningful sentence. Let's recall that also. If I write, is she happy? If I write like this and I'm asking you to arrange, so we write she is happy. She is happy. And then I'm gonna put a full stop. If I'm going to start with is, then I need to make it capital, and here I will put a question mark. Suppose I write like this, runs Ankur fast. So we are going to convert, we are going to transform them, how to rearrange the words to make a meaningful sentence. I will write the first name capital which is starting with the capital at the first position. Ankur runs fast. So then full stop, as it is making a complete sense to us. So we have arranged the words in a proper order to make it a meaningful sentence. So this is all what we have read in this chapter. Lesson 2, Sentence of English Grammar. If you have any doubt, any query, any problem, do ask me. Otherwise, the homework is to do complete chapter in your English grammar books. We are done with this chapters today. Okay? So till then, take care. I'll be meeting you in the next video. Do send me your responses as well as your doubts if any. See you guys.